You have a vision of a massive future. You want to build a business, get fit, or create content. You know what you're capable of. But right now, you're lying in bed, scrolling, feeling a mix of guilt and exhaustion even though you haven't actually done anything yet. This is the lazy but ambitious paradox. And psych update, you aren't actually lazy. You are mentally exhausted from overcalculating. I'm going to show you how to trick your brain into enjoying the work using a concept psychologists call the implementation intention. True laziness is being content with doing nothing. That isn't you. You are stressed because you aren't doing anything. This is called high-functioning freeze. Your ambition is so high that your brain perceives the task as a threat. Because you want to do it perfectly, your brain fears failure, so it slams the brakes to protect you. So, how do we turn the brakes off? We have to stop trying to be great and start trying to be bad. Perfectionism is the enemy of execution. G.K. Chesterton once said, "Anything worth doing is worth doing poorly." When you are ambitious, you try to run the marathon on day one. Your brain releases cortisol, stress hormone, at the thought of that effort. Strategy 1. Lower the bar. Your new goal isn't to write the essay, it's to write one terrible sentence. It isn't to work out for an hour, it's to put your shoes on. Psychologically, this lowers the activation energy. Once you start, the Zeigarnik Effect kicks in. This is a psychological phenomenon where our brains feel uncomfortable leaving tasks unfinished. But getting started is only half the battle. What happens when you get bored? Dopamine fasting, the boredom hack. If you are ambitious but can't focus, your dopamine baseline is likely too high. You are getting cheap dopamine from scrolling and consumption. Real work feels boring by comparison. Strategy 2. Bore yourself. The fix? Stop trying to force motivation. Instead, remove the alternatives. If you sit in a room with nothing but your work and a wall, eventually the work becomes the most interesting thing in the room. You don't need more willpower. You need less distraction. There is one final psychological trick that separates the dreamers from the achievers. It involves lying to yourself. Identity shifting. You currently identify as someone who wants to do things. You need to shift your identity to someone who does things. Don't say, "I'm trying to write a book." Say, "I am a writer." A writer writes, even if it's bad. A runner runs, even if it's slow. This is cognitive dissonance. If you tell yourself, "I am a hard worker," but you sit on the couch, your brain gets uncomfortable and pushes you to work to align your actions with your identity. Ambition without action is just anxiety. Pick one small, terrible version of your goal and do it right now, not tomorrow, now. This is Simple Psych. If you want to master your mind, hit subscribe. Now go do the work.